fact, learning from its prior opponent. Although Syndrome ultimately perishes, kids should forget this super creepy and evil villain, because the more you analyze how ruthless he is, the more terrifying he becomes. He's a dog! Cruella de Vil. When we think of Disney's canine film, 101 Dalmatians, we immediately think of the adorable spotted puppies, right? Another thing this film reminds us of is one of the most iconic villains in Disney history with the catchiest songs. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. It's spooky fashionista herself, Cruella de Vil.
baby
She graced our childhood nightmares with her
Yes, Daddy.
skeletal appearance, and her eyes are certainly ones you've seen watching you from underneath a rock, or so the song tells us. She was, after all, like a spider waiting for the kill. She's completely unlikable from the get-go, as she storms into a man's house with her gross cigarette smoke and mocking everything in the home. Her home even looks like a modern hell, with all of the red and black decorations. But her appearance and complete disregard for those around her isn't what's scary about her. It's her obsessions and how far she goes to get what she wants, even if that means buying and puppy-napping Dalmatians to turn them into fur coats. Who would want to hurt puppies? A totally evil villain, that's who. Cruella should be totally wiped from your mind for her devilish...
Let's have a joint. Another one.
Chernabog. The beautiful Disney film Fantasia is mostly remembered for its gorgeous animation sequences set to an equally lovely soundtrack. The moving images blend seamlessly to the musical compositions they are paired with. However, there is a particular part of the 1940 film called The Night on Bald Mountain, which is absolutely terrifying. Now, you might be wondering, what could possibly be so scary about a cartoon and some classical music? Well, we have your answer, and it is a devil that goes by the name Chernabog. This huge demon only appears at night, giving us many reasons to still fear the dark. This demon is the stuff of childhood nightmares come to life. Complete with a chilling musical composition of the same title, the scary animation is full of nightmarish sequences full of ghosts and hell's fire. I dare you to watch this and not find it at all remotely terrifying. Casting shadows and summoning ghosts and skeletons from the graveyards, this giant winged demon surrounds everything in evil shadows and fire. If that's not spooky enough, how about his glowing yellow eyes, sharp claws, and large wings? Those are some things we wish we could forget. Hopefully he hasn't completely invaded your dreams.
I don't need those witless peasants to dig up my gold, but I want.
Governor Ratcliffe. Disney's Pocahontas taught us to stop, look, and listen. We learned that we have to understand our fellow living beings and look at things from their perspective. Aside from the insightful knowledge, the film also gave us one of the most realistic and despicable villains.
Let me pause it. Okay, I got a text. People are coming here tomorrow. Okay, let me go onto a website where I can hire staff. There we are, hire all of them. Send them money now. There we are. Cool. Okay. Press play.
John Radcliffe is a man motivated purely by his desire for power, money, and the status that comes with it. He cares about nothing and no one else, except for maybe his equally spoiled pooch, Percy.
This is our will, right? If a camper or a fucking counselor misbehave, female camper have to fuck me, otherwise they'll get kicked out. Well, female counselor have to fuck me, otherwise they'll get fired. Well, male counselor fuck me, and male camper fuck me. Yeah. Okay, cool, fair enough. Yeah, baby whore.
World of trash left behind by gluttonous humans. In this bleak and dirty world, we meet the lovable trash compacting robot, Wally, who finds beauty in everything.
That's the only choice. They can fuck me and you, or get expelled. That's... Pause it. It's the girl's choice. They rather fuck me, or get expelled or fired. Guys, it's their they have, you know, two choices. Get a spell, rock and the girls, you know what I mean. Yeah, I know. I'll fuck the guy, counterage, and the guy campers if they misbehave. If they say no, then they're expelled. Can I tell them you have two choices? Yeah, you can tell them. If they don't want to, you know, expel them. Yep, good, I'm right. Cool.
Planet in disarray and have grown accustomed to literally sitting and watching screens in front of them. When Wally and Eve take the plant up to the captain and try to start the process to bring humans back to Earth, Otto the autopilot steps in to stop them. Otto is a cross between a pirate ship helm and the control computer HAL in 2001: A Space Odyssey, which makes him even scarier. However, Otto was programmed by a human who started the process of trashing Earth, which makes us question who the real villain is. Is it really the scary robot who spooked children, or is it really humans creating their own demise? Now that is something to think about.
You killed her. It was my duty. Horrible as it was.
Judge Claude Frollo. One of the most underrated and darkest Disney films of all time is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yep, this film is actually pretty gruesome, especially considering one of the main characters, Judge Claude Frollo. This villain is true to evil, and one children should definitely purge from their young minds. What makes him so evil? Well, for starters, his pure hatred of gypsies. He considers them to be lowly insects who should be squashed. Talk
My
about
baby
in the
boo,
beginning of the film,
Momo,
his hatred caused the death of
demon
Buzz's
host
mother
gang.
and almost a baby.
I know what that is.
But for some reason, he saves the baby, but locks him away in Bell Tower of Notre Dame where no one
Yep,
can
my
see.
baby
Doesn't
bitch.
sound too much better, does it?
Yes, Daddy,
Then ends up
definitely, I'm
falling
your
for,
bitch.
or rather completely obsessing
Yes,
over
baby
Esmeralda,
whore.
which of course causes him a ton of self-hatred because of his lustful thoughts of the young gypsy. And we need not remind you,
You're
he
my
hates
whore.
gypsies. He also breaks into
Yes,
one of the
I
most
am,
horrifyingly
Daddy.
beautiful monologue songs
Because
in
that way
Hell's
you
Fire
bitch,
about this
skanky.
very scenario.
Daddy.
And when he's looking for the hiding Esmeralda,
Yes,
he is willing to
definitely,
burn down the
Daddy.
entire city of
Love
Paris to
you.
find her. Creepy much? We
Love
think
you
he
too,
might
my
be a
baby
bit too
hoe.
evil for
Momo,
kids.
demon mommy.
Where's my phone?
Hopper. When it comes to bugs, we either appreciate them or
Love you
want
too,
to.
my baby
However,
daddy.
thanks to the film A Bug's Life, we all learn to
Good
love
girl,
ants
my
and bugs,
hoe.
except for when they
I
spawn
know
your
what, Daddy.
food, then they just get greedy. But for the sake of this film, the ants are a lovable and hardworking community. Among them is the awkward and clumsy yet brilliant inventor Flick. Although he is initially rejected by his community, he comes
Love
to
you,
be known as a
Daddy.
hero in
Love
the
you too,
end, and
beautiful
becomes revered
hoe,
within the
skanky
community.
bitch.
This seems like an amazing and wholesome film about not being prejudiced and believing in yourself, right? Yeah, it is. But it also has a darker side, especially when it comes to its villain, a selfish, cruel, and very aggressive grasshopper named Hopper. He and the other grasshoppers have an oppressive rule over the ants. Hopper specializes in emotionally and verbally abusing the ants, as well as threatening them with violence. He's pretty much an overgrown bully, so to speak. Don't worry, the ants fight back and Hopper gets his comeuppance. However, although he's just a bug, his persona is still pretty scary for young kids, especially when he physically hurts Flick. It's almost too real.
So Noah joined.
Maleficent. We couldn't have made a list about Disney villains without including one of the scariest ever. One of the original baddies that we wish we could have expunged from our childhood nightmares was the original mistress of evil herself, Maleficent. Now we know, now she might not seem too scary, but as a kid she is downright terrifying. She is a woman who doesn't get invited to a party and gets so upset that she curses a baby. Not just any curse, but essentially a death sentence. Although Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather intervene and help out the best they can, Maleficent finds a way to keep ruining things. She goes as far as to lock up Prince Philip away until he's really old so that he can try and wake the princess then, if he could even make it. It seems like she relishes in long, drawn-out torture. But what really spooked us was when she summons all the powers of hell and turns into a giant fire-breathing dragon. The snapping jaws, green fire, and sheer size of her in comparison to Prince
my
Philip
baby
still
Momo.
gives us the creeps.
My baby
This is
bitch.
definitely one villain who we wish we could forget.
You won't get away with this.
I already have. Prince Hans. Oh, the sweet prince of the Southern Isles had us completely...
Okay. All of them says yes. What time we start? Let's have a look. What time do people come in? The fucking campers. 5 a.m. sharp. Okay. Text them 5 a.m. sharp. Send. Oh, baby girl, you might have to be awake for you know, people coming here at 5 a.m. sharp. I don't want to wake up that early. Oh good, I'll handle it, baby daddy. Cool, thanks my baby mummy, ho. Momo bitch.
Wet with
Demon.
Princess Anna, love is an open door. In Disney's
You're
film
welcome.
Frozen, it seems as though Queen Elsa is going to be the clear villain.
I'll handle it, I'll wake
Turns
up that
out she's just a
time.
scared young woman
Thank
trying
you,
to figure
mum,
herself out
mummy,
and let things
demon.
go. So who
You're
is
welcome,
the real
baby
villain in
daddy.
this story? Don't all fairy tales need a villain? In the end, it turns out to be
Even though
Hans,
you're not
because
my
he had
mom,
plans to
yeah,
take over
I
and
know.
rule the kingdom. Why is he the villain? Well, aside from trying to kill Elsa and leaving Anna to
Can
die,
I adopt
he
you?
committed one of the worst crimes ever.
Yes,
He lied to
definitely.
us. Disney is
You can
huge on
adopt
love
me.
at
Fuck
first sight,
yeah.
even singing songs about it.
Now
Hans sang a
you're
love
my
song and we believed
son,
it, especially
like,
because
you know,
he was
you're my
Glenn.
stepson
We were
and I'm
so
your
excited
mum.
for him to be the good
I'm
guy
your
that the
stepmom.
prince is in most Disney
Yep.
films. But alas,
Love
we
you,
are
baby
happy that the
mummy.
sister of
Love you
Ariel
too,
has
baby
a younger
son.
and didn't need Hans.
Daddy.
He was a mediocre villain at best, and the girls don't need that kind of negativity in their lives. Strike him from your mind, kids, because you don't either.
Want me to be the bad guy?
You're my bitch.
Mother
Look
Gothel.
at you. You're
Tangled
here
is
too
another
hot for a
Disney
good
fairy tale.
momo.
Like Frozen,
I know
this one
what?
features a sassy princess. This film is a loose adaptation of the fairy tale.
Look at your beautiful skanky bitch hoe. Answer, mummy. Yes, daddy. Definitely, daddy. Yep, definitely my bitchy skanky hoe, daddy. You're too sexy and hot for your own good mummy. Momo demon. I know what my baby son. Yes, definitely. You're too hot for your own goddamn fucking good. God damn, you're too hot for your own good, cunt, bitch, mummy. I know what, son, daddy. Yes, my baby mummy, boo.
But she's not constantly out for revenge or money. She just wants to stay
shit.
young. It's not too bad, right? Unless you count the fact that she kidnapped Princess Rapunzel when she was
Yeah,
a baby and has kept her locked in the
gang,
tower.
shit, you
Sure, she's
fucking
taking
heard
care of
me,
Rapunzel, kept her
cunt.
alive and well, but it's for selfish reasons. It's all because Rapunzel received magic powers from the flower Mother Gothel.
The world is coming undone.
Our best hope to defeat Grindelwald is to confuse him.
How do you confuse a guy that can see the future?
The best plan being no plan, thus confusion.
What? The Secrets of Dumbledore in cinemas now.
Oh, shit, cunt.
It's all around us. No need to look far. Cherish those golden to us this Easter. Fragrant hazelnuts, smooth velvety chocolate. Say it with gold. Ferrero Rocher.
My baby mummy, sweaty hoe. I know what?
One of the more exclusive clubs in Disney is the official line of animated princesses. Disney holds an official coronation, includes the princesses on merchandise, and features
Yeah,
classic
buddy.
characters like Mulan, Ariel, and
wife.
Cinderella. But their
You're
official
my
lineup
bitch,
doesn't
aren't
include
ya?
every princess
Yes,
it
daddy.
should. Dive deep into Disney's
Yep,
history
definitely
and recent
my
acquisitions
hoe.
of film studios like 20th Century Fox and a whole collection of princesses you've never heard of. Before your mind is blown, click subscribe.
Yeah,
You'll join our notification squad and be the first to know of new content. And can you guess which movie is represented by these emoji? Stay tuned to the end to find out.
Try it, Nemo. Okay.
Princess Nissa. Nissa. When Disney acquired Lucasfilms, not only did they get incredible characters like Darth Vader, Han Solo, and R2-D2, but they got a lot of royalty along with it. Princess Leia and Queen Amidala are two pieces of Star Wars royalty Disney acquired. But there was also an animated character who could join the official mix, if only she was human. On the animated Star Wars show Ewoks, one of the main characters was Princess Nissa. Known for wearing her trademark pink hood, Nissa is a brave princess of the Bright Tree Village. Her natural maturity comes after her mother was killed and her older sister was presumed dead. Nissa was a huge part of the animated series and served as a main love interest for the Ewok Wicket. Along with the animated series,
So,
Nissa
Mommy,
has been featured in numerous Star Wars
Momo,
comic books and graphic novels.
do you smoke
While Leia
weed?
may get all the glory as the
Sure.
Star Wars
What about
princess,
smoke?
Nissa has a rightful place in the
Sure.
history of Disney
Cool.
princesses as well.
He's
If
a
Disney
joint
were to
and a
start an
smoke,
animal
Mommy.
princess line, Nissa would be right up there with Princess Anna
Let's
from
have a
Bugs
joint,
Life
then a
and
smoke,
Tiara
then
from
we'll
the
fuck.
Lion King franchise.
Done, son.
Kilala Princess.
Cool.
Over the years, Disney has dabbled in anime and manga series, mostly releasing
Let's have a
content
joint now.
overseas and eventually translating it for American audiences. One of these series focuses on a young girl destined to become a princess. The
My
highly
baby
acclaimed
whore.
Kilala Princess anime
I know what,
comics have been
Daddy?
released in numerous
Yes, my
volumes
baby
and feature
bitch.
the extraordinary
You're
tale
my
and the
bitch,
girl
aren't you,
who
my
goes on a
skanky
journey to
little
become a Disney
buddy?
princess. One of the best
Yes,
aspects
Daddy,
of the Kilala
I
Princess
am.
stories is the interweaving action she has with other princesses in Disney
You're my
content.
bitch.
Kilala finds herself visiting Snow
Look
White's
at
kingdom,
you.
going up against Ursula and getting advice from all types of official princesses. It may be hard for Disney to make her an official princess in just printed form, but an animated movie or series based on visiting Snow White's kingdom, going up against Ursula and getting advice from all types of official princesses. It may be hard for Disney to make her an official princess in just printed form, but an animated movie or series based on the content could easily make Kilala the first official animated Disney princess. 5 volumes of the story offer plenty of content to expand into a series.
Yes,
One of
son.
the main storyline
Daddy.
arcs follows Kilala as she tries
Yeah.
to a mysterious boy with amnesia named Ray.
My
Mixing in
mama,
official
mommy,
princesses to
demon,
the story can help
swatty.
get mainstream viewers to enjoy the manga elements and appreciate the little-known Disney princess.
You do know what? If we...
Long before Aurora,
Let me guess.
Ariel,
If we ever
Pocahontas,
shine
Belle,
off
and the
to
big
fuck
screen,
him,
Disney fans were introduced to the
and
Disney
if you
princess
ever
known
do
as
that,
Tiger
you have
Lily.
to fuck
Appearing in
her.
1953's
If
animated
you have
hit,
both,
Peter Pan, Tiger Lily is the
then
princess of her native
I'll
tribe,
fuck
and
you.
some could even
I'll
describe her
fuck
as the
him while
princess
you
of
fuck
Neverland.
her.
Even though Tiger
Yeah.
Lily is a true princess, her
Yeah,
limited
pretty
screen
much.
time in the film probably keeps her
Cool,
from joining
fuck
the
yeah.
official lineup. Peter Pan
I
may
know
have the
what my
Lost
baby
Boys,
called
but the movie
mommy.
is crowded with females
My
who take
skanky
away from
little
Tiger
bitchy.
Lily's time to shine. Along
Look
with the
at you,
princess,
my little
Tinkerbell
funny
steals the
mom.
show as the magical fairy.
Yes,
There are
son?
also numerous mermaids Peter Pan visits. And of course, one of the main characters, Wendy Darling.
Love
Wendy
you,
is the
son.
clear main character, and the focus on her
Love you too,
relationship
my
with
baby
Peter Pan
mommy.
all but
My
eliminates
little
Tiger
whore.
Lily from being considered.
My
Seemingly in an
little
effort to prevent her
queen.
from becoming relevant again, Tiger Lily wasn't even included in the Disney sequel Return to Neverland. Although she does remain on the Disney
I
attraction
know what,
Peter
baby?
Pan's flight. If Tiger Lily was featured in Return to
Yes,
Neverland,
baby,
more people may have
queen.
pushed for the character to become an
My little
official
beautiful
Disney
gal.
princess.
Love you, my beautiful girl.
Princess
Love you
Rosie,
too,
Demi
baby
Lovato's
daddy.
days at the Disney Channel may be long over, but the pop star may forever be considered a Disney
Oh,
princess. Along with
shit.
starring in the Disney Channel original series Sunny with a Chance, Lovato was cast to play Princess Rosie in the Disney Channel original film Princess Protection Program. Co-starring with Selena Gomez, Lovato plays it up as a princess of a fictional nation who must enter a witness protection program after she's attacked before her crowning. She must leave her royal life behind as she gets used to the real world in the state of Louisiana. The clash of worlds creates a lot of comedic situations, but the film also has a great message about self-esteem and female empowerment. Princess Rosie's dress style seems inspired by Beauty and the Beast's Belle as she wears a signature yellow dress for many of the formal scenes
Yeah,
and
buddy.
promotional posters. The film itself
You're my babe, aren't you, my hoe? Yes, daddy, son. Yeah, because I'm what your mommy bitch, you're my bitchy. Yes. Love
itself is
you.
classic Disney Channel content,
Love you too, my
featuring a
baby
fun plot
mommy,
and enough
bitchy,
entertainment to keep
stinky
young
little
viewers
fatty
happy.
hoe.
Like many animated princesses, Princess Rosie sings as Lovato and Gomez perform the song One and the Same together. The soundtrack also features a few other Lovato songs. X-Men, Deadpool, and the Fantastic Four, one franchise that should not be ignored is Avatar. The box office record-holding movie is slated to release multiple sequels, and Disney now has their hands on one of their first alien princesses. Even though Avatar appears to look live action, a majority of the film features animated effects, including the princess character known as Neytiri. Neytiri stole nearly every scene she was in. She has heart, compassion, combat skills, and a wicked long tail. As the sequels film and go further into development, we will likely learn more about Neytiri's life as a princess in Pandora. If Disney is smart, the company will milk up the whole princess thing and maybe even make her an honorary member. Admit it would be pretty cool to have a Neytiri Barbie doll
make her own spin-off series.
Avatar rides
Why
and
not,
experiences
right?
are already being added to Disney theme parks. If the merchandise sales are a success, you could be seeing a lot more of Princess Neytiri in the future.
Why not make her own spin-off series?
Inconceivable! The Princess Bride. Disney now owns The Princess Bride. Inconceivable! The classic 1987 adventure comedy is beloved by fans, and Princess Buttercup is truly the core of the movie.
Shit.
The film was produced and released by 20th Century Fox, making the characters a part of Disney for the foreseeable future. Now that Disney
If I was
we can see
Disney, I would
Buttercup doing
fucking
a race
definitely
from
make a
Rapunzel and
spin-off
Tiana as one of the
series.
newest Disney princesses.
For
One of the
her.
main issues holding her back is the live action status. The Princess Bride would make a great animated movie,
Yeah,
but right now the
man.
forms are limited. There's a lot of drawings based off the characters.
Love you,
The
baby.
closest thing we've got to the official
Love
Princess
you
Bride
too, baby
cartoon
daddy
is a
son.
mobile game app. The official
Goddamn
game
right,
showcases
Momo,
Buttercup's
demon,
potential as a
mommy,
Disney
whore.
princess with lively animation,
Yes, son.
cutscenes, and all of the other characters in animated form as well. The official Princess Bride
My
slot
baby,
machines also feature
mommy.
animated forms of the character,
Love
giving
you,
alternate
baby
options
mother.
for looks and designs.
Love you
An
too,
animated
baby
remake,
sonny.
spin-off, or sequel could easily
Yep.
turn Buttercup into a beloved Disney character. Plus, who doesn't want to see some more Princess Bride
Oh,
action in the
beauty
hands of
bitch.
Disney?
Answer my hoe.
The apple.
Yes, daddy, I am.
Going on where the apple.
Princess Elonwe. Disney's Dark Age did not feature a lot of memorable moments fans
You
still
mother
cherish today.
bitch,
Moving
look
away
at
from
you,
colorful
you're
and lively films,
gorgeous.
the 1970s and
You're
80s
fucking
Disney era
hot,
featured much
dude.
darker
You have a
stories,
fucking
including
fat
animations like
ass
The
and
Rescuers,
fucking
The Fox
big
and the Hound,
tits,
The Great
cunt.
Mouse Detective, and The
I know,
Black
right?
Cauldron. Getting lost in the mix among these movies is the character known as Princess
You're too
Elonwe.
hot for your
Elonwe had
own
everything
good,
going for her to become an
mommy.
official Disney princess. She
Momo,
goes on a daring
bitch,
adventure,
hoe.
learns a lot
I know
about
what,
herself,
daddy.
and is true royalty
Yes, my
as seen in the
bitch.
film. For some reason, Disney never really shined the spotlight on Elonwe, as she was all but forgotten as Ariel, Jasmine, Belle, and Pocahontas entered the scene in the 1990s. The Black Cauldron's dark and scary themes are probably to blame, as many young fans could have pure nightmares seeing scenes of the Horned King. Not exactly toddler merchandise material. The movie was deemed so dark for children, it didn't even get a proper VHS release in the United States until 1998, 13 years after the original release in 1985. Way to bury the Disney princess under the rug
Yeah,
until
buddy.
after all the other princesses were well established. Nimona. Nimona may not be a character you've heard of, but within the next couple of years, she could be a household name. Originally conceived as a graphic title of the same name, Nimona has been in film development for several years now, with 20th Century Fox penning in a 2020 release date. With Disney taking over the company, there's no word on if the date will stick, but Nimona could be blended right in with the Disney operations. The unique character has all of the princess attributes, but with a twist. She works on the villain's side. A mix between the bravery of Moana and the ability to shapeshift like Maui, Nimona will fit right into the world of Disney. A mix of comedy and adventure, her story will be unique, and the animation style could present something a lot different than the classic Disney princesses. Read back on Nimona's adventures to get caught up on her story, learn her powers, and see how she could easily fit into the world of Disney princesses. Produced by Blue Sky Studios, Nimona should feature lavish animation and a lot of great humor found in similar films like Ice Age, the Peanuts movie, and Rio. I'll be quiet if you will.
Alright, I'll be quiet.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine. Anastasia. As a child growing up in the 1990s, every cartoon you rented probably felt like a Disney cartoon. With a similar look, classic story,
Yeah,
and
but,
memorable movie, there were millions of children who wrongly assumed Anastasia was a Disney princess already. The sad truth probably hit you as you turned an adult and realized the movie started with a 20th Century Fox logo instead. Now things have completely changed, and an opening has come for Anastasia to join the official Disney lineup. Premiering in 1997, the film follows the story of a young girl who forgets she is a princess and grows up in an orphanage. Through a series of events, Anastasia is brought back to her home life where she remembers everything and must confront the evil Rasputin before getting her royal life back again. The film stood out on its own, but featured a lot of classic Disney elements, including several musical numbers. Anastasia has a huge fan following, was recently adapted into a Broadway musical, and is probably considered the most unofficial Disney princess around. With full ownership, it's time to introduce Anastasia to the other princesses and make her an official part of the pack already. Queen Tara's Pod. Another one of 20th Century Fox's films tucked away in their animated library is epic. Showcasing the world of bugs, plants, and leaf men, the fantastical 2013 animation featured a star-studded cast of voices including Colin Farrell, Christoph Waltz, John Hutcherson, Aziz Ansari, Pitbull, and the Queen Bee herself, Beyoncé. It was only fitting Beyoncé played an actual queen named Queen Tara. One of the big plot lines in Epic was Tara's quest to choose a successor and princess. She did this in the form of a magical pod, which had to be protected throughout the whole movie. A flower pod isn't exactly the best representation of a Disney princess, and probably wouldn't sell much merchandise. But Disney is now the proud owners of the pod. Don't worry though, the pod does transform and eventually chooses the successor as a young flower child. The child does look more like a traditional Disney princess, infused with a lot of nature in her. Epic wasn't the biggest hit for 20th Century Fox, likely making Queen Tara and the Princess Pod a forgotten gem when it comes to official princesses. The story and animation does merit another look, and maybe Disney could produce a TV show or sequel of some sort to continue the adventures of the beautifully animated Nature Kingdom. Wow, there you have it. What princess did you not know about? Are there any we missed? Should any of them become official Disney princesses? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to Screen Rant on YouTube so you can stay up to date with our awesome videos. The answer to our emoji quiz is, thank you so much for watching.
No. Next. 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 This one can't.
The news is out. I'm so sorry. You can watch the best Marvel movie of all time with...
Yeah, buddy. This one. The Thing.
Finding a mistake in a Disney movie can be irritating, but it can also be the perfect excuse for revisiting some of our favorite Disney movies.
Yeah,
Watch
but,
till the end to see how Pocahontas includes some of Disney's biggest mistakes. If this is your first
Let's have a
time
smoke
visiting
now,
the
baby,
page,
then
don't
we'll
forget to
fuck.
subscribe, and please give this
Done,
video a
baby.
big thumbs up. Here's 10 times Disney made huge mistakes. Aladdin's inaccurate
Yeah, but,
anatomy. As soon as they took flight for their magic carpet ride, Jasmine and Aladdin's love story was one for the books. Aladdin is a hilarious Disney movie, loved by generations. However, the movie is not perfect. Disney made one major error when it came to Aladdin's body. Aladdin remains virtually topless for the majority of the film, often only wearing a purple vest. Though he seems pretty chiseled and hairless, Aladdin's pecs are missing nipples. A BuzzFeed article points out that this is an exception from other Disney-known characters, including Tarzan, King Triton, Milo from Treasure Island, Hercules, and most of the men in Mulan. The inconsistencies emphasize the lack of nipples for Aladdin's character must have been a mistake. However, Aladdin isn't alone in his bare-chested image. A Hello Giggles article pointed out that there are other Disney contemporaries that also seem to have suffered the same neglect, such as Mowgli in The Jungle Book and Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. Do you think this was a conscious decision on Disney's part, or just a mistake? We can't figure out what would dictate the right to bare nipples or not, but it's certainly a hard detail to notice once you're aware. Wrong when it comes to the movie setting, as it is based off the Incan Empire, which was further south than parts of Northern and Central America. The movie actually is set in the Andes Mountains, which is near modern-day Peru. In fact, the movie was originally titled The Kingdom of the Sun, and it was intended to be a completely different movie. Maybe this mistake points to the earlier plans.
Ready? Yep, I'm ready, can't. It's fucking a bitch. Let's do this. Done. Good girl. Pull your hair, you bitch, mum.